Hi, my name is Solo P1 and this is Test Day 1. This is the 2019 F1 season Test Day 1. Yes, Crofty, Test Day 1. It started already. The season hasn't even officially begun. And it's starting already. Paul, the rest is not even there yet. But Crofty, come on. I thought better of you, mate. I thought better of you. This is all I've been hearing all day. Red Bull looks brilliant. The Honda engine looks great. 1 hour into the testing, the way Crofty was talking about it, that Red Bull's already won the title. So why don't you just get the championship and just give it to Red Bull Honda? Just get it. Just get the world championship. Forget about Lewis Hamilton. Forget about Mercedes. Forget about all the other teams. Just get the world title and just give it to Max Verstappen of Red Bull. The way they was all day. Or 1 hour into the testing. 1 hour into the testing. Oh, you got to watch Red Bull. Red Bull's the team to beat. Red Bull's this, Red Bull's that. And you know what? What made me laugh during that testing as well? I'm not sure it was after the first or second testing. He was speaking to Christian Horner, one of the Sky commentators. I forgot which one it was now. He was that one who always does this. Every time he says a word, after a word, he does this. Every time. But anyway, just speaking to one of the Sky commentators, and Sky commentator was interviewing Christian Horner. And they said, oh, Red Bull looks good. Red Bull looks really, really good. And there's Christian Horner. He responded. He goes, how long have you been watching winter testings? And Sky commentator says, oh yeah, I know, but you still look good. He goes, don't look into the first day. Don't even look into the second day. Maybe just start looking at the cars from Australia. Jumping, just going too far. I know the season's about to start. I know everybody's getting excited, including me. But why do people persist to jump on Red Bull? I'm not even going to get started on Ferrari. Ferrari's the runner-up of the season. Red Bull's first for the championship and second Ferrari. That's the way the Sky commentators were talking. And Crofty, I'm disappointed at you, mate. If you're watching this video, I'm very, very disappointed at you, Crofty. Because you're out of all the Sky out of all the Sky commentators, you're the one who's more reserved. You kind of hold it in until halfway mid-season. But today, oh my gosh, they've brought in some new guy as well. I don't know his name. I don't really care. They brought him from Channel 4, and this guy he's more of a technical. He talks about the technical part of the car. He's a commentator. He knows his stuff. But they brought him from Channel 4. And even when Crofty was going on, even he says, it's only winter testing, Crofty, it's only winter testing. Oh God. They never learn, do they? They never, ever learn. Look what there was last year. Oh, it's going to be Ferrari, it's going to be Red Bull. And it was none of them. It was none of them. Who won the world title last year? Who won the world title last year? Lewis Hamilton. Who won the constructors? Who won the constructors? Yes, it was Mercedes. Jesus, they never learned it. I'm not saying that Mercedes is going to win. I'm not going to say that Mercedes are going to come out and win the title. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, relax. Relax. The season is not begun yet. It's just winter testing. Chill out. And Williams, let me start on Williams. I think Williams forgot where the testing track is. They must have forgot. They must have lost the way on the way there. They must have lost the way. Because no testing for Williams today. Maybe not tomorrow either. So I don't know what's going on there with Williams. I hope Williams can get the shit together this year. I really want to see Williams do well this year. I really like Williams. So come on, Williams, sort it out. Anyway. Enough for me. Well, not enough for me rambling. I'm going to ramble anyway. Doesn't matter. Let's look on the internet. F1 websites. Let's have a look if I can bring this up. F1 website. Where is it? Here we go. Get rid of this. And put this on. There you go. Voila. The F1 website. It's saying on here, news. Ferrari's Vettel hails unbelievable first day of pre-testing. So just can't help myself got now. Look, Ferrari hails winter testing first day. Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations to Ferrari. Let's move on. Bit of news for Kimi Räikkönen. It's saying for Kimi, I'm happy for Kimi. Long as he's happy, like he's 40 years old now. He's going to be 41 this year, you know, and he's still sticking in there. And he said he's saying he's happy. Kimi Räikkönen in 2019 season with Alfa Romeo got off to a bad footing with a spin into the gravel just 5 minutes into the start of the F1 pre-season testing. So what they're saying is because he spun off into the gravel, that's bad. It just happens. It's one of them. He ain't drove a car for a couple of months. Maybe he's just eager to get out there. New team, new start. That's what I think. That's my opinion. It says Kimi Räikkönen ended up fifth in the fifth fastest of 11 drivers to take the track on day one. Congratulations to Kimi, but like I said before at the beginning of the video, it is just winter testing. So relax. Let's go back and see what's going on. I've got some more news here. Red Bull can win races with Honda, say Toro Rosso. Here we go. This is what I was talking about before. The mods just give Max Verstappen the title. Give him the title. Let's end this season. Max Verstappen's the best. Lewis Hamilton's not going to get anywhere. Ferrari's not going to get anywhere. Red Bull has won it. Give them the constructors and give them the world title. Give it to Max Verstappen. Give it him. Or Gasly, whatever. Give it to Red Bull. Give everything to Red Bull. Let's just not have a season. Just give it to Red Bull. You dummies. The Toro Rosso Honda partnership. Listen, I don't care. You know my thoughts on Honda. If you've watched me all last year when I talked about the Honda engine, when everybody was saying, oh yeah, the commentators, you watch Red Bull this season, they've got the Honda engine. What happened at Abu Dhabi at the end of 2018 season? The Honda engine, what happened to it? Exactly. So because it's doing good in winter testing, the first day, only the first day, that doesn't mean they're going to win the title, so calm down. The Toro Rosso and Honda partnership proved to be so fruitful last year. Whatever, I don't think it was fruitful. Not at the end of last season when I tested it on the Toro Rosso car, the Honda engine. What happened to that? You know what I mean? Look, they're talking about McLaren had the Honda engine. We know that. And what happened to McLaren? So I wouldn't jump to a conclusion yet. Just relax. It's just winter testing, day one. He's saying that Red Bull can win races with Honda, says Toro Rosso. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but Toro Rosso's supposed to say that, ain't they? Toro Rosso and Red Bull are the same family. They're not going to turn around and say that Red Bull are not going to win the title or with the Honda engine, are they? Come on. Let's just relax. Yeah. And that's what they've been talking about, really. It's Ferrari, Red Bull, Ferrari. We can see there's Mickey Schumacher there and Vettel having a little laugh there. The Race of Champions. If you didn't watch Race of Champions, I think it's still on. If you got Sky, go on Sky Demand, and you can watch it on Sky Sports. It was quite good. It was on. There's about 6 hours. 6 hours of viewing on Sky. So just go on Sky, click on Sky Sports Demand, and click in F1, and then it'll pop up. It's still there. I think it's there for another week or so. Yeah, and the winter testing. That's it, really. That's all they've been talking about. They've been talking about Vettel, saying that Vettel's doing well. First day, that was the fastest. Second, I think it was William. No, what's it called again? Renault. I think Renault was the second fastest. Let's talk about Mercedes. Mercedes W10 caused quite a stir when it unveiled last week. Yeah, it did cause quite a stir. It was a lovely car. Silver Arrow marked out as the favourites once more after 5 successive double world championship. But after the first day of testing, the Silver team were keeping their feet to the ground. Wow, we know they're keeping their feet to the ground. It's just winter testing. Just relax. Relax, people. That's what I should have titled this video. Relax. But anyway, that's the only news really. Everybody was just blowing Red Bull's trumpet and blowing Ferrari's trumpet. Basically, they're going on like they're the favourites to win the championship. There was an interview talking about the favourites. There was an interview. I read it in some paper today on the internet. Not paper. I read it on some website, and it was Nico Rosberg. Nico Rosberg was saying his favourite to win the world title this year is Lewis Hamilton. I don't know. That's what he thinks anyway, Nico Rosberg. He thinks he's got the experience. He's got the determination now they've brought in these new regulations. And he says that Lewis is always up for a challenge. He said that if Lewis Hamilton, he says if he was just the same every year in, year out, I think he said that Lewis Hamilton would have left by now. Because it's the change of regulations again. He likes a new challenge. And plus he's on 5 world titles and he's only a few away from Schumacher's. He believes that he's going to win it this year. I don't know. You have to give, look, Mercedes have to be the favourites, obviously. Mercedes have to be the favourites. But it's not guaranteed that Lewis Hamilton is going to win the title. Not guaranteed. People's talking about this rivalry between, it's going to be Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. I'm not sure. I think the rivalry is there's going to be 2 rivalries. I think the rivalry is going to be one rivalry. I think it's going to be between Vettel and Charles Leclerc, two teammates. Charles Leclerc, the young guy coming up, he's destined to win the world championship one day. Destined. Definitely he's going to win the title one day with that talent. That guy's got too much talent. He's in Ferrari. He's got too much talent not to win the world title. And you remember what happened with Red Bull when Ricciardo went to Red Bull? What happened with Vettel? Vettel didn't like that Ricciardo out qualifying. We knew he was the faster driver. He would come out of his comfort zone. He took Vettel out of his comfort zone. Vettel was the man for 4 years. He won the world title, 4 world titles on the trot with Red Bull. And then you had Danny Ricciardo come along to Red Bull. This young guy coming up. Started out qualifying Vettel all the time, was finishing faster than Vettel. Vettel didn't like it, so he left and went to Ferrari. This is like the same thing again. You got the young guy, Charles Leclerc, coming into Ferrari. You got Vettel. He's the guy who's been there for a long time. And he's been there for 5 years, still hasn't won the world title with Ferrari. You got Charles Leclerc. He starts coming in, starts out qualifying Vettel, and starts getting more race wins than Vettel. Then things are going to change. There's a rivalry brewing there. And another rivalry, maybe potential rivalry is going to be in the Red Bull camp with Max Verstappen and Pierre Gasly. Look, but not a lot of people's talking about that rivalry, but I think that's going to happen. You got 2 young guys together. They want to be the top guy. Mistakes might happen. So don't look at Lewis Hamilton. You don't need to watch Lewis Hamilton. He's got his own house in order. You don't need to watch Lewis Hamilton Mercedes. You need to watch your own yard. That's all I'm saying. You need to watch your own yard. Kimi happy for Kimi. I'm glad Kimi's happy. He's saying on here. Raikkonen happy with Alfa Romeo. I'm happy for him. Yeah, I think he's signed a 2-year contract with him. And yeah, that's it. And that's the only news what's available right now. Let's get this web thing off. So I will be definitely doing another review tomorrow of Winter Testing Day 2. This is just like an introduction into the season. I haven't done an F1 video in a long time. Season's just started. So I'm kind of getting into the swing of things. So yeah, winter testing as usual, blowing. The Sky commentators jump to conclusions, and yeah, this is no editing video. Before, by the way, before I end this is just me. I went on, I just clicked record and started talking. That's all I did. No editing, no fancy editing suite, no fancy this or that. None of the bullshit. It's just me. I'll come on here. Sorry for the swearing if I've offended anyone anyway. But there's sometimes, if you watch some of my videos, now and again I'm going to swear. If you're offended, I'm sorry. But that's me. I'm sorry. So, yeah. As usual, Sky commentators blowing Red Bulls trumpet, blowing Ferraris, jumping on the Ferrari bandwagon. And yeah, we'll see what happens anyway. It's winter testing. No, we can't take nothing out of it. I don't take nothing out of it anyway. I've been watching winter testings for a while, and it's just one of them. And I remember last year, I don't think Mercedes even finishing the top 3 in winter testing, and they ended up winning the world title. Do you get my point? You see what I'm trying to say? Doesn't really mean anything. They're just testing out the cars. They're going to be adding different parts of the car all week, and see what works, and and then when it gets to Australia, they'll be clued up. It's only after Australia I'm going to start looking at things. I don't even know. Look, if Australia starts, Mercedes comes out and don't win the first race, I don't know what's going to happen. If Ferrari comes out and wins the first race, wins the second race, that doesn't mean they're going to win the world title. You just start looking at things and see what's happening. You can't really know until who's going to win the world title until mid-season, really, when it comes to the summer break. Just before the summer break, then you can have a little idea who's going to win the world title. But again, you can get 2 DNFs in a race, and then it swings the other way. You don't know. So that's how I look at it. So this is Solo P1 signing out. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, hit the alert button on your YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel if you subscribe. So any new videos, what comes out, they'll be up on the channel. They'll alert straight to your phone or your tablet or your computer, whatever you use. Follow me on Twitch, Solo_P1. Follow me on Twitter, Solo P1. And follow me, like I said, on Instagram, Solo_P1. And look out for my day, I think it's on day 4 or 5 of my F1 videos. Like I said, I'm doing all 21 races on F1 on the game. All 21 races to lead up to the 2019 F1 season, which is it's under 5 weeks away. So I think I'm on race 5 now. I'm not sure, but look out for them anyway. I'm going to be doing one tomorrow. I'm going to be uploading it straight away, so look out for that. So if you hit the subscribe button on my YouTube, hit the alert button, you'll get everything. Don't worry about it. So this is Solo P1 signing out. F1 winter testing day 1 from Barcelona. I'm not from Barcelona, I'm in UK, but it's in Barcelona. Bye.